That's what that effort to get the 140 billion it was secured by Russian assets was all about. It was to make sure that that shortfall was met, and that the lights could stay on in Ukraine, and that salary still could be paid, and so on and so forth. Well, they ended up with this other measure, this 90 billion. It's a short-term solution, and it's not even clear that it's a solution. It's not clear where the money's coming from. I think we're going to see another crisis probably in the next few weeks when they start to realize that nobody is going to put up that money, because the whole thing, it's based on the assumption that the Russians are going to lose and are going to pay massive reparations. The Russians are going to pay it off. And I mean, can you think of any investor out there who would say, hey, this looks like a great, investment opportunity? Of course not. So I don't know where that money's going to come from. I think in the end, they're just going to have to pay it directly. But that's a problem. They're very reluctant to do that because, as they're saying, they want to, but their own people are not behind them on this, because to do it, they need to reduce all kinds of social benefits. And that is political suicide. So that's what we're looking at. They've already, failed to meet these needs that the Ukrainians have. The situation is only going to get worse. I don't see how it can possibly get better. As the Russians advance, they take more and more territory. They're on the verge of laying siege to Zaporozhye, which is one of the major industrial cities of Ukraine, a very important part of its economy. And Zaporozhye is going to fall.